Commander Josh Hawkins here, and welcome to the Elite Dangerous Patch 2.4 Beta live stream. Okay, guys, we've been waiting for this a long time. There's a lot of notes that we're going to go over today. I'm going to start by going over the patch notes, and then hopefully, and I've been struggling with this for a little while, maybe one of you guys will be able to help me figure this out, but hopefully I'll be able to get the game actually installed. There's a little bit of a problem with the patcher. I think it was a space issue. I've tried to resolve that. I think it may be resolved. The game seems to be downloading, but then right before it gets to the end, it gives me some kind of network connection failure. So I don't know if that is actually a thing that's going on with the beta right now, or if that is just my computer that's causing that problem, but we have plenty of time to figure that out while we go through the patch notes. Hey guys in the chat, Commander Klepko was sitting in there for a while, Jacob Legible, Darren Signal, Commander Leon, Tim, what's up Tim? Alan Campagnaro, and I'm sure many more of you guys will be streaming in here and joining us for the beta live stream. It's great to be back. It was fun to be back on the broadcast again on Sunday, and as you can see, I've got the green screen set up again, so that's a step forward. We're making progress here, guys. We'll have this all set up and running back to the way it used to be. Yo, Silent Angst, Budman, Cavi, Liver Club, Spooky a Lot, Commander Fenchud, Spider, Ali Sad, Ironed Gaming. How goes, Josh? It's going pretty darn good, actually. I'm really excited for the beta. I think you guys are too. There's so many patch notes, guys. So many patch notes. I'm going to try to go through them with you here, and we might not look at every single one, but we're going to try to talk about the main ones that I think are going to be incredible changes to the game. Let me just drag the chat down here. This will be a little bit easier to see. Okay, so Type 10, Type 10. Woo! Alright, let's take a look, guys. We've got new content features, Horizons. Obviously, this is going to be for the Horizons-only people. And you know what? This is kind of cool that they've done this. They've added more Hollow Me save slots. I know in the bro bar, excuse me, on Discord, you guys were pinging Turgeon on that one, which is fantastic. Turgeon, I know this is what you wanted, so here it is. This is great for us. It's great for the content creators that are using multiple images or multiple Hollow Me saves. That's going to be amazing, so we can create different characters. I know a lot of the guys that are going to be jumping in the chat probably in a few minutes are really looking forward to that feature. Added 12 new hairstyles. Oh, hey, there we go. We got some new hairstyles. Woo! Added new slots for eyewear and outfits. Synthesis can now create heat sinks, chaff, limpets, and top-up life support. These are some of the things that we're going to test out once we actually get into the game. So someone remind me later to see if we can try that out. An additional planetary bases added to the Colonia region for migration winners. All right. New content and features, non-Horizons. This applies to everyone, of course. Bye all, Leon, you're already taking off. Well, hey, good to see you there. And 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, yeah, I guess at 1 o'clock in the morning it's a little too late to be watching a live stream. Anyhow, hey everyone else who has joined in. Good to see you all. And let's take a look at the new content features. So this is new non-Horizons content and features. Ship rebuy penalty. Now these features apply to this new penalty system that they're putting into play. So when a player commits the crime of murder, PvP only, an additional cost is added if they swap to a less expensive ship before paying legal costs during the rebuy flow. The Pilots Federation bounty as well is added in. When a player commits a crime or of murder, PvP only, they receive an additional Pilots Federation bounty. This bounty is valid in every jurisdiction except Anarchies. So there is this additional bounty from the Pilots Federation, which is awesome. I'm really excited, by the way, to get to the exploration stuff, which we're going to show off a little later in the live stream. I'm going to be doing this for a while. Hey, by the way, looks... Oh, no. See, there it is. Failed to read from response stream, network connection closed. If anyone in the chat knows what this error is, please let me know, because I'm having a hard time with this. Every time I upgrade, it gets right to the end, and then I get failed to read from response stream, network connection closed. Let me know in the chat. Tell me if you've got a solution to that so that I can go ahead and get the game upgraded while we go through the patch notes so we can get to some gameplay and test some of this stuff out. I would really appreciate that. Let's go back and look at some more patch notes. So we've got the inbox revamp, various quality of life improvements, and a new look. New chain missions, which can be no longer than 2 steps. Hull canopy repair limpet controllers are now available. I wonder if that means that someone is going to fly out to Commander Josh Hawkins and repair him while he is on his way back. Preview game extras and outfitting. You will now be able to preview paint jobs and other game extras available for purchase. That's kind of a cool feature because there's a lot of stuff that I look at in the store and I'm like, do I really want to buy that? I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. I don't know how it's actually going to look. Now if you can actually preview it, I'll probably spend a little bit more money. I mean, I don't mind dropping a couple bucks for some of these game extras, but I don't want to drop it and then find out that it's just completely lame. Let's see. Stored ships can now be sold from the rebuy screen to cover the rebuy cost. That's an interesting little content feature. Updated route plotting system. Guys, this is a huge one here. This is absolutely massive. For explorers, look at what Frontier has done. The maximum route plotting range is now 20k light year. What? What? I mean, I could practically plot one single course from where I am right now next to the core all the way back to the bubble. Almost. I'm not saying all the way, but pretty darn close. And the route plotting is much faster. I did see Obsidian Ant showing this off a little earlier. I'm going to show this off once we get to the gameplay as well. And yeah, it is blazing fast. I mean, especially considering they're plotting 20k light years now. And this is really cool. I can't wait to try this. There's an option to make use of Neutron Star Boost when plotting routes. Now, I haven't done a lot of Neutron Star Boosts because I feel it's a little dangerous, and with the condition of my ship as it is, I don't want to be Commander 2%. I'll stay with Commander 40%. I've had bad luck with Neutron Stars, but because it's a beta, before I blow myself up, which once we get to gameplay, I'll let you guys decide how I'm going to blow up my ship to go back to the bubble and test out some of the other features. I will test this out and make use of the Neutron Star Boost while plotting some routes and see just how useful it is and how many jumps it's actually going to remove from a very large jump distance. There's an icon displayed on the route to show the last scoopable star before running out of fuel as well. That's really cool. I mean, it's just like a little like, hey, woo woo, watch out, you're gonna run out of fuel. And I know that happens to me a lot. I get really close and I'm like, oh shit, my fuel is almost done. And I have not yet had to call the fuel rats, but and as great of a service as they are, fuel rat guys in the chat, I love you guys, you're amazing. I just don't want to use your service. I hope it never comes down to that. If I do, then well, I'm glad you're there. All right, let's see here in the chat. What are you guys saying? Have I tried going through a VPN? Well, I had a VPN on. I had a free VPN, and I turned it off because I used up all the free download by accident. While I think this is what caused the problem. I had a VPN going this morning when I hit upgrade before I left for work, and stupid me, I didn't realize my VPN was on. It has a limit as to how much you can download, and I think it cut off the download mid-download. And then when I came home, I had to upgrade again, and that's, I think, what's causing the problem. So, what is this? Dave243 says, look in the beta directory for any part files and delete those, then re-download. Okay, well, I can do that. I guess I just have to find the beta directory. Okay, well, let's see if I can find the beta directory here. Oh, wow, I just noticed that half my ear was missing. Let's see, can I find the beta directory? I don't even know where the hell the beta directory is. Okay, well, you know what? If someone else could point out to me where the beta directory is normally stored so that I don't have to waste time on the air doing that, that would be great. Tell me where the beta directory is for Elite Dangerous installation. I'll go there and delete it and then restart the download while we go through the rest of this. Thanks so much, by the way, Dave. I'm sure that's probably going to fix it. Big hint from Josh. Darren, big hint, eh? Additional NPC stations added to support infrastructure and trade routes in Colonia region. That's cool. They're expanding the Colonia region. Way to go, Colonia, guys. I know that one of my accounts is probably going to be located in Colonia eventually, and it seems like the gameplay's a little bit different there just because of the sort of new region. I'd love to go check that out sometime. Star systems renamed based on Colonia, based on migration winners and new NPC locations. So there's some new names and new NPC locations. Additional space stations added to Pleiades region to support civilian expansion narrative. Mysterious locations added that we're not going to tell you about. Really? Okay. Well, listen, this is a beta. We know that 2.4 is all about the Thargoids. So obviously there's going to be a lot of stuff that's added in that we're not going to see in the patch, unfortunately. But hey, you know what? There's a lot of other stuff as well. Okay. Let's see. Added search and rescue contracts to stations across the galaxy. New and improved salvage scenarios added to support search and rescue gameplay. That's cool. I've heard about these new salvage scenarios. We'll check those out a little bit as well. Made salvage commodities legal to pick up from wreck sites. Will still apply, appear legal if dropped by ships, as that is not salvage. So they've made a number of fixes and improvements, a whole bunch of audio system updates. I'm not going to go through all of the little nitty-gritty of it, but I did read this one here. The radio chatter system works differently under the hood now, enabling us to do cool magic chatter-based things in the future. Existing chatter lines should function the same as before around starports and planetports. So I don't know, maybe they'll add in sort of like a background chatter as you're flying around in inhabited space. Maybe you'll be able to tune into that. That would be kind of cool. Jamie Volks, ISO Kicks, hey, thanks for joining in. Beta directory is app data. Okay, let's take a look at that. My PC, let's go to... Now that is under users. I guess it would be under this one here. App data, local, Frontier. Yeah, ooh, there's two Frontier development ones in there. Probably this one, Elite Dangerous. Okay, now I'm looking for, holy crap, there's a million folders in here. Let's take a look. Now, okay, beta directory app data, file explorer, users, app data. Yeah, that's the one. And, oh, show hidden files. No, I have my show hidden files turned on already, so that's not a problem. I am in there right now. Options? No, it's not in the options. I have two Frontier development folders, and one of them has a folder called Elite Dangerous in it. The other has 2ED launch with a user config and a user config. So none of those actually have the part files in there. App data local. Yeah, that's the one I'm on. ISO is I'm on app data local. For anyone who's watching this stream afterwards, I have my YouTube chat going on right now, which is not showing up on the stream, but I am reading through the chat as it's live here. So if you're watching this after the stream finishes and you're wondering who I'm talking to the 70+ people that have already joined into the stream here. So app data local Frontier Development's products. That's the thing. There is no products folder in here. Interesting. No products folder at all. I wonder if I somehow saved this somewhere else. Is there another way to check where I would have put that? Could it possibly be saved in a different folder? Let's open this file location here. I think I found it. Yes, I did. It is saved on my D drive. So I am looking for, this is public test server. I'm looking for part files. No. Oh gosh, there's like 3 copies of Elite Dangerous in here. Graphics configure. What is the name of the actual file that that it would be downloading as? That's what I should be looking for right now. Let me know what the actual name of the file is. Let's see, did someone put that in the chat before, the name of the file? You want to do the underscore. Okay. Well, it looks like I have it saving on my D drive. I may have changed that. Delete the whole beta folder. Well, I have public test folder here. Is that the one, public test server? Task manager, resource monitor, monitor disk active. Oh, okay, I could do that. Task manager, Let's ISO the computer genius over here. Thank you very much, ISO. Okay, so task manager, resource monitor. Where is the resource monitor? Performance apps. Blah blah blah. ISO's like my online IT guy here. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? ISO, you're in my Discord, aren't you? Why don't you just join me on Discord and walk me through this? Because I think that'll be a lot easier than going through the chat. Don't you think? Let's go to the green room. Alright. I'm in the green room, ISO, if you want to come and join me there so that we can go ahead and get this fixed up real quick. Let's see. Yeti. Oh, it's like a real beta. We even have beta problems with the beta. Yeti, there we go. Okay, now I can go back here. Check. No, I got no sound coming through my Yeti. Voice. Yeti microphone. Boom. Okay, I don't know why there's no sound there. Let's see. ISO, I just seen you pop in here. Let's bring you down. Hey. Okay, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, though.
Check.
Yeah, ISO, you're probably going to hear me through there, and everyone's going to hear you as well. So let me... there's going to be a bit of a delay. For some reason, my mic is not getting picked up in Discord now. For some reason, this is wonderful. Beta woes with Discord. Input volume. Everything is set properly here. Voice activity. You know what? This is Discord for you. I'll just close Discord and restart it. And quit Discord. Restart Discord. There we go. Thanks everyone who's joining in. So, there's a whole bunch of new people in there. We'll get this going in just a second. Beta is always fun, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Hey, ISO, how's it going?
Whoa, that's Seth. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, how's it going, man?
Yeah, not bad. Gotta turn it down. Wife's in bed, it's like 1:45 here.
You got this going through your speakers, do you?
Yeah, let me just hang on a second.
Alright. Let's see what we can do about this. So, sorry. I'll keep it down.
Booming voice, man.
I can't help it.
Sorted.
It's
sorted.
The power of the vocal fry. Alright.
Right. That's that sorted.
So,
yeah, go into Task Manager, and then go to Performance. Okay. And then down the bottom you've got Open Resource Monitor.
I've got Windows Task Manager. I do. I have Open Resource Monitor now. Okay.
Okay, tabs at the top, Overview, CPU, Memory, and Disk. Click on Disk.
Yep. Got it.
Click on Right column at the top.
Right column at the top, yeah.
And that will basically, anything that's been written to the disk will be at the top of the list underneath Disk Activity. So you got tabs, processes, disk activity. Click on the right, and now start the download, and you'll see the download files exactly where they're going to.
Okay, let's see. I started the download. Well, it's going to start this working thing first, and it's preparing for the update. Let's see where it's going to send it. All right, guys. I'll wait for that to kick in, and it might take a minute for the preparing update.
Yeah, it'll check the cache of the files first and see which files you need.
You know, since I have you on here, let's take a second and ask you, what do you think about that 20k light-year jump range?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was really shocked when I saw that. I was like, yes, love it.
Isn't that fantastic?
It's amazing, especially with the Neutron. Especially with the Neutron thing as well.
Is it still coming through loud? I'll just keep sort of whispering here in the meantime.
It's not your voice now, it's my voice.
Oh, it's your voice, okay. Yeah. And I'd also love to hear in the chat what you guys think about that 20k light-year jump range. I mean, that was the biggest change that I saw for Explorers, along with the Neutron Star boost.
Absolutely awesome.
I did have a chance to go through... Okay, here we go. Sorry, hang on one second. It is downloading now. Oh, no. Is it downloading? No, it's still working. It just gave me a blue bar. Syncing files now.
Have you seen how fast it plots the route as well?
I did. I can't wait to show that off in the live stream as well for people who haven't seen that. Okay, so here we go. It looks like it's downloading now. I mean, it's saying syncing files. It's got 26.8 megabytes per second. It says 10 minutes.
Okay, make sure you click on the column that says write underneath disk activity and resource monitor.
Column that says write, but it's not showing anything in there yet. Everybody in chat saying excited about the long-range passenger missions now as well. It says Thomas Baldwin. Very true. The long-range passenger missions are going to be a hell of a lot easier when you go to plot your course and you don't really have to go figuring it all out, jumping 15, 20 different courses. You just hit one time and you're good to go.
Talking of passenger missions, I picked up one for 300 million earlier.
I heard that a couple of the passenger missions had increased payouts. Now, is that something that they're going to continue to adjust during the beta, or is that something you think that they're going to keep as it goes live?
No idea.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm still seeing nothing showing up here in terms of a file downloading. I have the exact same file, exact same processes that were in here before. The disk activity doesn't seem to have changed much. I have Chrome, I've got System, I've got Search Index. Nothing as far as the beta folder or where that would be going.
What's your download in the update bit? Is it saying 40 megabits per second, or is it actually downloading?
It still says syncing files, but I think that's where I end up with the problem, is it gets to the end of syncing files and then it gives me an error saying...
Okay, best thing to do then is just to delete the public test beta folder.
The public test server?
Because public test service _64. Just delete it completely. Make sure you close the launcher first, then delete it completely, and then reopen the launcher. And then
let's close the launcher entirely.
Yeah.
This problem originated because I had a VPN running this morning, and I didn't even realize that my VPN was on. Not going to say why I had a VPN on. That's my own business, okay? So don't ask in chat. Commander CG2713 says, hi all. Hey, Commander CG2713. Okay, I've got the launcher closed, and I've got public test server and public test server 64. This one here is, holy crap, 30 gigabytes. All right, let's delete that. And I hope that I'm not deleting something essential to the game, but I don't think it really matters.
Public test, it's separate.
Okay. It's taking time to calculate how long it's going to take to delete this folder, because apparently deleting requires a thinking
Cancel that.
process.
Right click on recycle bin and take out the box that says send to recycle bin.
Oh, I think it's just control. Oh, never mind. It just disappeared. Okay, it's gone. As I closed it, it vanished. And there's another bug. And now my computer breaks, and the whole stream crashes. All right, let's see if I can get the download going now. Hopefully that fixes it. I guess we'll only find out in about 10 minutes after all of this goes through. So you're welcome to stay here while I go through some more of the patch notes, and we can kind of chat back and forth and see if there's anything in particular that stands out. Can I speak a little louder? Because talking quietly is difficult for me. I gotta say, I have to hold my breath in order to do that.
I've got you turned down. It's all right. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, fantastic. Okay.
Boom away.
All right. It says in Elite Dangerous Horizons Closed Beta 2.4 install. So let's go ahead and start that. That's better. Before it said upgrade. So I think now we're good to go. But it's going to download the full 30 gigabytes, which should be okay. I don't think that's a problem.
15.
It's only 15 gigabytes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then I'm glad I deleted the folder, because there was 30 gigabytes in there. That was just taking up extra space. So, going back to where we were, these audio system updates, whatever, a bunch of audio system updates. Hey, Scorpius is in the chat. What's up, Scorp? You know what? Here, I'm just going to move us real quick to live stream invite only. Here you go. So I'll meet you in there. There we go. That means the other bros won't come and disturb us without permission first. Because God knows Grey Test and Shibuka just want to jump in here as well, and we'll have them join us shortly. So as far as the audio improvements, that's nice that they're continuously fixing little changes in the game. Also, some controls fixed a responsiveness issue that could occur when using the D-pad of a controller on the Galaxy map, and where driving mode switches were not bound to the classic context control presets. Encourage factions to not expand into star systems that require permits. That's an interesting sort of point there. They're encouraging factions to not expand. I don't quite understand how that works exactly, but I'm glad that they're encouraged. The fighters and crew restored the missing descriptions for the GU-17 anti-pen fighter when viewing their details via the roles panel, the galaxy and system maps. Now, this was a nice one. They updated some textures in the system map to reduce the system memory. So I guess it's not just the galaxy map, but it's also the system map that should load up a lot faster. And
it does.
It does. Okay,
yeah.
Great. This is all stuff that we'll see as soon as the game finishes downloading. And now it's downloading super fast, so like 15 megabytes a second. We'll have this downloaded in 5 minutes, so we'll try to get through the notes here as quickly as possible, and we'll jump into some gameplay. There is a fix to getting a failed message when plotting an economical route. Fixed an issue how the Gemini constellation was being drawn on the galaxy map. That's an interesting one. Corrected an issue whereby the completed mission indicators were not updating correctly on the system map. Fixed an issue where ships that have been transferred were not displayed at the correct location on the galaxy map after logging out. They have a few general fixes and tweaks. They fixed the date stamps on inbox messages, various text fixes, and various localization fixes. Hollow Me Creator, the escape key will no longer exit the Hollow Me system. I'm sure that's wonderful for a lot of people who've spent a considerable amount of time trying to make their Hollow Me look exactly like themselves, and then accidentally hit the escape key to find that they have lost their Hollow Me. Fixed a rendering issue that could occur when a commander's hair overlaid certain environmental fog effects. Now that I haven't seen, but I guess that's kind of funny. I'm sure that people probably noticed that as they were flying around in the external camera and some of the asteroid belts going, how come I'm getting some glitches and flickerings and stuff and things like that? So they've apparently fixed that. Missions. Add distance from star system entry to mission destinations. That's a cool one. At least now you know how long you're going to fly before you drop off that haul. Or, you know, when it says to go pick up something, you can take the mission only to find out that it's 100,000 light seconds away or 300,000 light seconds away. You can now choose the option, or you now have the option to skip that and move on to something else. Ship kills and actions to complete planetary hack and disable missions will now only contribute to a single mission. This will be the earliest mission accepted. Now, I'm assuming that there was probably some type of exploit where people were stacking these missions and then doing the ship kills and completing several of them simultaneously. I saw you. Do you concur on that assumption?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. There was also, and I don't know if they ever fixed it, but there was also a stacking thing where they were stacking, what was it? Drawing a blank now. Ship kill missions?
Scanning missions.
Was it scanning missions?
Surface scanning, yeah.
Surface scanning, yeah. I didn't see any mention of that being changed, though, but at least that might have been changed in a previous patch that I missed while I was away for the past 2.5 months. But they're fixing this one as well, so people won't be taking advantage of that. Refactored missions. It still works?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go, people. You can still make money off of that. I see Scorp saying this is an amazing update, in my opinion. Yes, it does seem to be an amazing update. And keep in mind, people, that this is not the full update. There's the Thargoids and the whole story that's going to be included in that as well that we're not seeing in these patch notes. And I'm sure there's tons of stuff that's Thargoid related. It's probably like 3 or 4 full pages more of Thargoid related content that is not being shown in here. So, oh God, I hope so, right? Like interactions, maybe some combat, maybe a little, I mean, God, we don't know, but we're going to find out pretty soon. I mean, this is not that far off. The fact that
Josh arrives in it, so Josh gets out. Space legs. Isaac gets toes.
Imagine.
Let the shooting commence.
I keep seeing people putting in the Type 10 Defender. What is this Type 10 Defender? Have I not gotten to something here yet? What is that all about?
New ship rumors.
New ship rumors? The Type 10?
Oh, it could be a code name or something. We're not sure yet.
I don't know. You guys in chat got to tell me what that's all about. The Type 10 Defender. Okay.
Dale from FDev has responded saying, well, I'll talk to you later.
What's that? Oh, that was his response? Oh, and yes. Never mind. Kylo Ren. Hey, Kylo. How's it going, man? I love those responses. That was like when I met these guys at PAX. Like, every time I asked them a question, they'd have this look on their face where they put on their perfect poker face. And I got to tell you, their poker faces are fantastic. And then all of a sudden it was like, we can't talk about that. Or, you'll find out. Maybe, possibly, or not. So, let's see. Okay, so there's a bunch of mission refactoring to promote better spread of missions across factions. There's mission selection to promote a wider selection of missions on a single board. I just totally used my dyslexia there to read that backwards from bottom to top. Refactored mission selection to heavily promote selection of conflict missions for both sides involved. Refactored mission selection to more reliably generate permit, engineer, and rank missions at eligible stations. Slightly rebalanced micro-resource reward selection probabilities. Added an inbox message when passengers alight from the ship. Alight? Is this like an English term that I'm not familiar? Is that when they jump out of the ship? Is that when they're like, screw you guys, I'm going home? Is that
typo.
alight? That's a typo?
Yeah.
What is that supposed to say?
Not sure.
Oh, okay, thanks. Very helpful. Well, if anyone in chat has an idea of what that's supposed to be, flight from the ship? No, the grammar on that's really bad too. But I mean, some of the guys at FDev that write this aren't necessarily English, so it could be a complete typo and nothing even close to that. Not a typo, says Dave G. Dave G, what do you think that actually is supposed to say? Alight is a way of saying get off. Okay, well there we go. So I was right.
Okay.
A light from the ship. I mean, it must be like an English expression of some sort. Alight means to leave or get off. Okay, disembark, apparently. Never heard the term before, but hey, it's great to learn a new word every single day, apparently.
Interesting.
So, at least now you know when they've buggered off. I guess they wanted to put bugger off, but how come they didn't put bugger off? The FDev is really funny when it comes to their responses and you know, their written messages. Follow-on missions can include more data about previous missions in the chain. That's good. It'll help people complete them. Added support for missions allocating additional rewards based on station distance from the jump-in point. Optimizations on how system data caching for secondary sites is stored and requested. Significantly improved mission board loading, especially for those on high latency networks. Now that's a good one. I've seen it, you've seen it, everyone's seen it. You go to the mission board and you see the little zzz, and you wait, and there goes 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah, that's been massively improved. It's much faster. And you get like 20 odd missions come.
That's amazing. All of these little improvements to the speed means more time playing the game. And since it's a game that takes so long to play, it's really nice to have those extra few seconds or minutes when you're on the mission board, especially when you're jumping back and forth between mission board items or items on the board. Added support for missions allocating additional... No, wait, sorry, I'm down here. Fixed message text when trying to accept missions past the mission limit. No longer says of this type when it means total missions. Fixed passengers on tourism missions not realizing the player hadn't gone to the right beacon when on multiple site trips. Fixed localization text for certain parts of Ramta's rune missions in languages other than English. Not that it matters, since I don't think you can complete the runes missions yet. Am I mistaken on that? Can you still not complete the runes missions, or have they finally figured out a way to get it to the full 100 million credits? I don't know. Do you know that, ISO?
No, I got bored.
Yeah, I think many people got bored with that one. I know that I've got it like 10% complete or 30% complete. Oh, Dave Horworth is saying you can do them now. Scorpius says you need a drill tank. You need a Betsy to complete the missions. Yeah, inside joke, if you haven't seen a Commander Scorpius's video, he has a great video that's kind of spoofing that. You should go check it out.
That is awesome. That is a cracking video.
It's absolutely amazing. Click on Commander Scorpius's name if you haven't seen his video. Go watch that. It's really fantastic. The amount of work he put into that video, stunning, stunning. Again, Scorb, fantastic work. Thank you so much for giving us that. NPCs, fix an issue whereby forgetful military NPCs could sometimes have left their weapons at home. Oh, well, there you go. It's like, oh, darn it, not again. All right, well, go on your way then. Shooting a capital ship in a scenario where there are bad guys no longer lands you with a bounty on your head. That's nice. Trigger-happy NPCs will now only shoot missiles once the target shields have dropped. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, like, missiles were still doing a considerable amount of damage even with the shields up. Missiles are nasty, man. Man, they are nasty. Fixed the falling skimmer issue that could occur on planet surfaces. Fixed for capital ship movement issues. Alright, getting on to outfitting. They fixed a few issues. An issue that sometimes prevented players from selecting stored modules in outfitting. An issue where livery items would not appear the first time they're clicked upon. And various outfitting items have had their descriptions fixed. The player journal, well, you know what? The player journal, this is all in the back end. I mean, like, this is stuff that we don't really see on the front end of the game. It's, I don't think you can access the player journal from inside the game, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is all stuff for, like, third-party apps and whatnot.
ED Discovery.
Yeah, and ED Discovery, exactly. So this doesn't really apply to us, but all the third-party app guys will appreciate all of that. Yeah, that's right. Voice packs, which means that all the voice packs are going to have to be redone, I'm sure, once 2.4 comes out. Because there's probably going to be some
modded. ED Discovery is already picking up these bits and pieces. I tried it today.
If I'm not mistaken, there was kind of a big outcry on getting, like, sort of advance notice of some of the changes so that they can be fixed before the patches go out. So I don't know if maybe they're getting that while the beta's going on as well. Hopefully they are, so that when the patch releases, everyone gets their mods updated at the same time. Okay, I want to get through these so we can get to some good stuff. There is a fix to some renders on OS X. Yeah, whatever. You OS X guys. People actually play games on Mac? Like, really? Okay, well, sure. Well, there's some render issues fixed. Good for the OS X guys. Made some tweaks to prevent certain landing pads from being visible when using the... let me read that again. Fixed an issue that could... No. It's the contrast on this screen, the dark and the light text, and all the lights that I have going on right now to light up my green screen behind me. I'm like straining to see this. Made some tweaks to prevent certain landing pads from being visible when using the vanity camera when docked in a hangar on a planet. Fixed an issue that could lead to other commanders mysteriously floating around the screen when inspecting a fighter or SRV. Are they just a glowing orb like in No Man's Sky? I don't know. We made some improvements. I gotta check that out, by the way. That's going to be in another live stream I'll do in the next week or so. The whole No Man's Sky thing. But that's a whole other live stream. We've made some improvements to the planetary surface textures to prevent it from jumping when driving in SRV, and improvements made to the station LOD, the level of detail when in a wing.
Now, the improvements to the planet surface, they've turned down the graphics.
Have they?
Yeah. So their improvements are basically take away detail.
Now, I'm assuming that this is based on someone posting in Reddit a before and after comparison to show that the graphics actually have been turned down, or is that just something that you noticed? Or
that's just something I noticed. Also, when you come in the auto cruise as well, the detail of the planet isn't quite what it was, so it's flatter.
Okay, well, if anyone wants to do a before and after and set that up on Reddit and get us a link somewhere, we'll definitely go and check that out and see if there's a noticeable difference, but hopefully it's not.
It's subtle, but you can definitely see it at 4K.
There is... Oh, excuse me, did you say 4K?
Yeah.
I don't have that privilege.
Oh,
unfortunately. Okay. I'm playing on a normal 1080p monitor, but one day 4K.
You'll probably see it at 1080p, actually.
You know, I've had a considerable downgrade to my monitor, actually, because I used to have my space chair, and I had a a big monitor. Now that I've moved into a small apartment, I don't have the room for the space chair, unfortunately, so I am using my old monitor. It's not bad. It's what is this, a 30-inch 1080p. It's a decent monitor. It's a Samsung SyncMaster S27B370, but it's nothing 4K. Man, those 4K screens are gorgeous, like absolutely amazing, especially with Elite Dangerous. It's especially nice when you have a game that supports you know, native 4K resolutions. It's really cool. Never seen Elite Dangerous in 4K. Not even the screenshots. I mean, they don't really show up when you're looking at it on a 1080p. So one day I will fully appreciate that. But not today. But not this day. Server. So they fixed a few server issues. A cause of stored ships shown in the galaxy map, but were inaccessible from the shipyard. Transaction server error when transferring stolen cargo between SRVs and and ships. Displaying the wrong language labels from community goal reward tiers. Wrong language in multi-crew session reports. Incorrect faction, superpower, allegiance, and government types used for the galaxy map. System map, commodities, and outfitting services. Stop displaying main menu as a last location in the top bounty local news report. Fix some occurrences of Commander Hey, there's a Commander 40% moment for you right there. I thought they were giving me the name of a commander, and I was like, Commander Validating? No, it's Commander Validating when displaying Xbox commanders' names. Thank you, Commander 40% moment. Or old age. I don't know. It's one or the other. Fixed I'm sure I'm not the only one who's done that. I'm sure someone else did the exact same thing. Fix a transaction server error when passengers leaving ship cabins, a transaction server error in outfitting, and various reliability and performance improvements. Now, there's some fixes to the ships, so let's go over these ship changes because there's a few here, and then I think we're almost done. Now, we can get through this pretty quick. So, Anaconda. They fixed an error that could occur when attempting to change the Anaconda's livery when an engineer-modified shield generator is equipped. Fixed a line of an LOD issue, level of detail issue with Anaconda paint jobs. Tidied up some textures, so the Anaconda's got a few texture fixes.
It definitely feels smoother on track IR when I'm turning my head. Refresh rate is the frames per second is much higher.
The Anaconda did have a few issues. I think it has to do with the fact that the Anaconda, along with a few other ships, kind of have like some interior portions of them made, and I guess that's for the damage model that they've put in there. But...
I know what it was. It was that bit of wire that goes across your head.
Well, there was that too, right? I think a lot of people complained about that, actually. I have not actually seen in person yet the interior of the improved Anaconda, but I know that they did a full makeover of the interior of the Anaconda, didn't they?
They took out some textures for one of the updates and then put the textures back in for the next update, and now they've improved the LOD and detail a little bit and increased the frame rate for this update.
Maybe we'll get a chance to check that out. Maybe I'll just switch into an Anaconda to try out some of the patch notes and see if we can't see what that interior looks like.
Yeah, I think it was 2.3.10 textures got taken out, 2.3.11 textures got put back in, 2.4 beta looks a bit better, and they sorted out LOD.
The Diamondback Explorer has some lighting issues fixed on it. The Dolphin has some texture issues within the excursion paint job fixed. They flipped some text on the cockpit fire extinguisher because, you know, when you go to extinguish the fire in your cockpit and you look over at the fire extinguisher and the text is backwards or upside down, you're like, oh, that can't be the fire extinguisher. Better go for another one. Well, maybe that is the precursor to space legs, because you need that fire extinguisher when you have space legs to go extinguish the fires. The Dolphin now casts a shadow correctly when in the hangar. There you go. It is no longer a vampire. Fixed some texture issues with the Eagle, adjusted the lighting and livery screen on the F-63 Condor. The Federal Corvette has had some adjustments made so that the bumper ship kits work better with the paint jobs. They also fixed some clipping that could occur with a Class 1 cannon and the small size 1 hardpoint. And the Federal dropship has had a hole in its geometry patched. Well, there you go. No more holes. You will not suffocate in the Federal dropships anymore. And Imperial Couriers had some adjustments to the decals or decals, however you prefer to say it, to prevent clipping. They adjusted the stickers. There you go. I like that. Stick-on tattoos. The one's camera angle, decal one's camera angle to prevent clipping when using it VR. And the Imperial Eagle has removed some stray geometry that was in the cargo bay area, fixed some stretch textures that could be seen when your canopy ices up, minor texture and geometry fixes. The Lake on Type 6 has had a new new hanger cameras for the Lake on Type 6 for the rear ship kits and the wings. The Type 7 has had some LOD shadowing issue on the top of the Lake on Type 7. Okay, that was fixed. They also fixed some missing cockpit textures when viewed using the vanity camera. The Type 9 has lights added to the wings so that the nameplates can be seen. Now you can see your names, and that's what we all want to see, right? The Python has, they corrected several vanity camera orientations. The Viper Mark III fixed some clipping that could occur when equipping a spoiler ship kit. The Viper Mark IV, they changed the hanger cameras with rear-facing cameras for the spoiler and Taylor ship kits. I think... Okay, there's a couple of SRV fixes, text overlays, and mouse direction cursor. Stability fixes for different crashes that occurred. Some station and outpost fixes. Outpost weapons platforms have been completely updated with new art. That's interesting. I wonder if that could be... Could that be new weapon art? Is that what they're referring to? Or they have they upgraded the weapon platforms to... just make them look newer? I don't know. Because I know that there's new weapons being added into the game, so I'm wondering if this has something to do with it. All outposts have had an art pass to fix minor issues to improve visuals and improve visuals. Outpost schematic rendering is now fixed to show all the extra modules, not just the core outposts. Modular stations have had an art pass to fix minor issues to improve visuals in some areas. Various station schematic models have been updated to improve quality and fix orientation issues. The physics mesh optimizations in the newer stations interiors to improve frame rate, and various updates to station interiors to fix minor and art issues and LOD. Okay, yes, no, says Greytest in the chat. Greytest is modding for us, of course. So, what have we got? We got a couple of UI fixes. They fixed the fuel scooping element overlapping with the jump charging element. That's been in there a long time. That's happened many, many times. Fixed an issue that could cause your inbox to become garbled when deleting messages. I've seen that before. Fixed an issue where gun sights were not rendering correctly. Fixed some icons that were missing in the multi-crew role switch panel. And fix an issue where the multi-crew session report could overlay incorrectly and not be closed when opened in the gunner cam mode. Library items you own will now be indicated with a tick. Removed a mysterious invisible button to nowhere from the station services menu. I never saw that button. I want to know where that is.
Insurance screen. Insurance screen.
Was it?
No, I was just going to say the insurance screen. You skipped over it. The insurance screen is now really interesting because you can sell ships to cover your rebuy costs.
I saw that it was actually
destroyed earlier by lovely Harry Potter, and I tested that out. You can sell a ship miles away to afford your rebuy cost.
So you're like, you know what? I don't need that Viper anymore.
Exactly.
Just turn it in.
I don't need that. I don't know, 300 million fuel scoop.
Sure. Oh, you can.
Yes, you can sell modules, not just the ship.
Modules. That's fantastic.
So you can go tick, 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 sell those modules, or you can go sell that whole ship.
Okay, so that's what the library items you own will now be indicated with a tick. That has to do with the insurance screen. Gotcha. Corrected the commander portraits appearing at a lower resolution in the station menu. We have made some cosmetic improvements to the layout of the insurance screen and fixed an issue where a wingman's target marker could disappear when they target a subsystem. Quickly going to get back to the VR, but I'm just going to go to the weapons. We've made some improvements to the animations on railguns. Okay, sure, that's nice. We always like improvements on animations. And then VR, apparently they made some changes to VR, but I heard people saying in the bro bar that VR has been completely borked and it wasn't working, so I don't know what
VR
the
still
situation
works,
is with that right
but the
now.
VR is struggling a bit with frame rate, which is making some people feel sick. There is an option in graphics to fix it, frames per second as well. You want to make sure that's unchecked so that it can run higher than 60 FPS.
So the nausea has returned. Okay, well, you know what, guys? That is it for the patch notes. I'm going to move my chat right on over here. I am going to get the game up and running, and then we're going to see about playing some Elite Dangerous. So let me swap this over.
Hurrah!
Hoorah! There we go. It is up and running. Gentlemen, ladies, let's check out some beta features. Now, I am going to be wherever my last location is on Commander 40% Josh Hawkins. Let's see, that's running. Excellent. There are the games in there. Looks like resolution is good. Once again, I've got my monitor way off on the side there, so I have to look over to that one.
Looks like you got a hawk sitting on your shoulder. Very cool.
I got a hawk sitting on my shoulder? Oh, that's the... oh, my little
YouTube
icon. Yeah, my YouTube logo. You know, I noticed that when you look at that on a very small screen, that little hawk actually like takes up my entire corner. I'm thinking about redoing my overlay and maybe slapping myself onto the left-hand side along with the chat. Although I don't know, for some reason I feel like that sort of off-balances things if I put the chat on the left-hand side. It personally, aesthetically, it feels wrong, but... maybe just because the button is right there, it would be better. Because, you know...
Aesthetics.
Okay. So, here we go. Welcome to the Elite Dangerous Beta. Let's suction down my hostess. And jump in. Oh, no, I don't want to do training. Okay. You know what I will do at this point, before we go ahead and start this up, is let me go ahead and close a few things. Oculus and this and Steam VR. All of this stuff is popping up for no particular reason because I started Elite, even though I told it to turn off. Let's close you down. Now I don't need Steam VR, thank you very much. And let's go to Discord. And Greytest, I know you're sitting in chat. You are more than welcome to come in and join me now while we go over or try to test out and check out as many of the features as possible. Greytest, you have full permissions to jump in here, so feel free to come in and join myself and ISO, and let's go ahead and get into the game. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to test some of the exploration features, which is going to be looking at the... well, the galaxy map, the system maps, see how quickly those load up. We're going to check out the route planner. I'm going to do a few jumps using the Neutron star boost. Whoa! How come
we expect you to do a 20 kilolight year travel tonight?
Well, why am I here? I'm in a station. Austin Town Station. What the hell is this?
Yeah, that's where we all started.
Arc system.
Oh, so did they just pull me from wherever the hell I was and put me here on purpose?
Yep.
Why would they do that, I wonder? Is there something here they want us to see?
Because you're right next to the CG that they want you to test.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see it right over here.
Yep.
Komovoy. Okay, well,
Cookie goes, repair your hull.
Hey! I have one extra hull point. What the hell is going on? How did I become Commander 41%? That doesn't make any sense at all.
They rounded up.
I think that's exactly what happened. They're like, I must have been like 40.6 or something, and they rounded up that point. All right, well, whatever. That's cool. No, I didn't read the intro, Spike. You're absolutely right. Everybody starts there. Thank you, Commander Machine. Yes, I am a noob. Just keep in mind, I haven't really played the game in like 3 months, so yes, I feel
also,
very newbie right now.
At this point, you should be used to it, really.
What? Being a noob?
Yeah.
I am used to being a noob. I've been a noob since I started this game because basically the only thing I've done for the past 2 years is explore. I've just been out in the black forever and ever. I flew into a cloud of duct tape. Use the new limpets to repair myself. Yeah, I could go ahead and do that. Sure, let's go ahead and use the new limpets to repair myself. Fantastic idea.
I've got a bunch on board.
Do you?
Yeah, if you want to test it, yeah.
Well, you know what we should do, just so that I don't end up getting blown up by Harry Potter, because, well, no, let's not bother with that right now. Let's go back to the main menu, and I'll just go into my private group. I'm pretty sure you have access to my...
there.
Okay, which PG are you going into, though?
J Space Hawkins.
The J Hawkins private group? Okay.
I'm outside Austin Town Station.
I don't actually have access to my own...
What?
Group. Well, I have access to the Josh Hawkins private group, which is the other private group that I have But
I'll rejoin. Hang on, I'll relog.
I don't actually have access to the J. Hawkins private group.
Bizarre.
Spike says, check out the insane mission payouts while you're there.
Yep, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to bring up the Starport services. ISO, let me know if you need an invite or a...
I do, actually, yeah.
Okay, so it's just Josh Hawkins. When you get in there, let me know.
Yeah,
and let's go to the mission board. So let's see how quickly this loads up. Stand by. Okay, that is a definite... noticeable improvement over what it was before. I mean, these have always been instant, but let's go back and try that again. See.
Oh, I need you to accept the private group thing request.
Oh yeah, that is definitely much faster. Okay, my group. ISO. There you go. You have been accepted.
Silly boy.
Let's get over here. Yeah, I know. I've never invited myself to my private group because I tend to not play at the exact same time as myself.
What?
You know, two joysticks, I'll just like cross my eyes and like have one eye looking at that screen, the other eye looking at that screen, and like, no, I don't think that would work.
A stick in each hand. You heard it here first, lads.
I'm sure it's not a first for some Elite Dangerous players.
Whoa, TMI.
You know, those long hauls. 500,000 light seconds. I got 2 sticks to hold on to. All right. Yes, this is a broadcast production. Josh Hawkins live stream.
PG, not.
Hey, don't drag the whole broadcast into this.
Why? What do you mean, don't drag the whole broadcast into this? Let's go ahead and...
That's what Sunday is for.
Yeah, that is what Sunday is for. Do I even have...
stick in each hand. Damn, never watching that again.
Okay, well, you know what? Before we do that, let's check the outfitting screen. Ooh, this is different. Look at this. Asp Explorer, SRV Scarab, SRV Scarab. Okay, cool.
Click on livery.
Let's check this out. So, oh, that is so cool. See, this is way better. Now I'm going to spend... I mean, did I say better? I meant this is horrible. Terrible. Do you know how much money I'm going to spend now? Oh my god.
This is literally dangerous.
Elite Dangerous. It's like, oh no, that's only $2. Oh, I like that one. That one's only $3.
This is going to consume some livelihoods.
Oh my god, FDev, thank you, and I hate you. Okay, that's Spike553 says.
Good, though. It is actually excellent because you had no way of checking out how a paint job actually looks before, and now you can do that before actually buying it, which is brilliant.
Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. Great job, FDev.
Because those screenshots on the store usually didn't cut it to actually show off the paint jobs.
Gold paint job. Damn.
Look at the chat. Spike553 says, shopping mode engaged. Yes, that is exactly what that'll be.
And shop intensifies.
Commander Machine says, 35 pounds in gold paint jobs today, ...
Yeah,
as if to be continued, yes.
In the bro bar as well, I had to. Unfortunately, I still had my discount code from my special day left over, and it was still active, so I used that at least to save 20% on the whole thing.
Oh, look at this. Buy now. Oh, God, FDev, I hate you so much. Okay, whatever. All right, so let's go. I want to check this out, though. Can we see... Well, obviously, all the paint jobs will be there for the ship as well. There's my golden asp, which I've never claimed. And hey, wait a second. There's gold and golden.
Gold is the old one. Golden are the revamped paint jobs.
How come I have both? I didn't realize I have both of them. And I have the Black Friday one. Oh, you know why I never realized I had these? It's because my ship hasn't been back to the bubble in 2 years. I'm like, wow, I got 3 different paint jobs I've never seen before. That's fantastic. Too bad I won't ever see them. Some of these paint jobs are really cool, though. These Explorer Corroded, you know, they look really neat. Anyhow, I don't want to spend a million years looking at all the paint jobs. I'll do that in my own private time. Needless to say, you can now preview that stuff, which is a really cool feature and fantastic for spending extra money that I don't have to spend. What about these? Oh my god, and you can even see the ship kit items. That's fantastic.
That is actually brilliant.
Oh.
Even though kind of pointless, because if you like any of them, you still have to buy the whole ship kit, so it doesn't really benefit if you can look at single pieces. But I guess it helps you decide if you want to buy the whole ship kit, if you want to invest that money.
Yes, it really does. Okay, well that's really great that they've let us do that. What about the dashboard? Yeah, they show the bobbleheads too. That's great.
Nice.
So basically the entire store has been integrated into the in-game UI. And this is what they should have done a long time ago. I mean, hell, FDev is probably laughing their asses off right now at how much money is coming in through their store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Just from the beta, it's like, this isn't a paid beta, it's a free beta. No, it's a paid beta because you all bought paint jobs and ship kits because of this one feature. But, hey, oh, what's this? String lights. Okay, I don't even know what that is. Does anyone know what this is? I just saw it at the bottom. String lights. It doesn't seem to have any representation on
string lights.
Yeah,
no
it's
clue.
all the way down at the bottom of the livery slots. I wonder if that's for Christmas light strings, you know, to hang around your ship. No, I'm just
cool.
Kidding. Hollow Me got a makeover too. No pun intended, says Commander Machine. We'll check out Hollow Me as well. So string lights. A mysterious addition. I guess we'll figure that out. Scorpius says my wife is going to kill me. Yeah, they probably will. No diamonds. I don't know if Cassava phasicus is meaning like a diamond skin. This isn't.
Yeah.
Oh god. Smite. You know the game Smite? You can get like gold skin, diamond skin. That would be really cool, actually, a diamond skin for the ships. If anyone here's played Smite, you've seen the diamond skins that they have. If you've earned that, it's really, really cool looking. I don't think that they'll put that in the game, but
I'd like to have an invisible cloak skin.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay.
Don't see why.
Go and ask Harry Potter.
Right. So I didn't read anything in terms of aesthetics for weapons. I'm assuming that's all going to be the same. But you know what? Let's quickly go to hardpoints and just see. I don't think they've added anything new in here. Beam lasers.
Maybe you can see the railgun animation.
What is this? Anyone know what this icon is? Okay, so this bottom beam laser has the normal turret icon, but then next to it looks like a little friend with a little...
It means that the multi-crew can control it.
Oh, true. There we go. Thank you, Greytest. Oh, that's... Okay, I see it in the description. Right now, it says supports multi-crew. So there we go. That's a great indicator for people who want to set up multi-crew ships. Which, I'm curious, let me know in the chat, how many people are actually taking advantage of multi-crew? Is anyone actually... I know most of the people who watch this stream are explorers, which is fine. I mean, keep exploring, obviously. Yeah, that doesn't matter. But is anyone using multi-crew for combat? Do you guys use it often? I'm curious if you use it or use it often. And if you're watching this after, let me know in the chat if you use multi-crew often and what you use it for. I'm really curious to hear from you guys in the chat. Also, I'm going to take a quick moment right now since the stream's been going on for about an hour. I just want to say thanks to all you guys for joining in right now. We're going to do this for another hour or so. We'll cut it off at about 2 hours, and we should be able to check out lots and lots of beta editions and new items in the game. If you are just joining into the live stream right now, my name's Commander Josh Hawkins. I'm actually joined by a couple of other commanders here and YouTubers. ISO Kicks is in here with me.
Hey.
And Commander Greytest is here as well.
Hey.
You guys should just both put something in the chat. Anyone who hasn't checked out their YouTube channels, by all means, go ahead and click on their names and check out their YouTube channels. And we are checking out the Elite Dangerous 2.4 beta, obviously. If you're new to my channel, well, for the past 3 months hasn't really done much of anything, but that's because I was moving and I didn't have a PC hooked up. But usually I feature a lot of Elite Dangerous stuff, and I will be getting back into making more videos and getting them updated. So if you'd like to, this is a great time to hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the video and the live stream, and if there's anything that you think that I can do to improve, like maybe get some plastic surgery and a new face, or just cover my face with a paper bag. I don't know. That sometimes is helpful. So, moving right back to beta stuff, I was just looking to see...
Railguns.
Railguns, right. Well, we have small railguns right over here. Let's go ahead and slap on a railgun, shall we?
Yeah, railgun animations look cool.
Yeah, why don't we put on some railguns, and we'll jump into the vanity camera after, and we'll take a quick look at that. We have lots... You know what? Let's put railguns in everything and melt my ship. Why not? I probably won't have the power for it on this ship, but I'm sure I can sneak a couple of small and maybe 2 medium railguns on there. 2 medium railguns, plasma accelerator railguns. So there's no new weapons or anything in the game yet that we know of, so I don't have to go looking at that, right? Or did they sneak it in and not put it in the patch notes that anyone's heard of? Multi-crew, what's that? Says Blazer Cage. Yeah, I know, right? It's that thing that they introduced ages ago that not too many people seem to be taking advantage of. Although Shibuka did a multi-crew. He did a multi-crew over to a Beagle Point, jumped in on someone's ship.
I was going to say, it's a good teleport device, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I still think it's not quite worth the trouble it probably caused FDev to implement the whole thing for the amount of use that we get out of it. But yeah, occasionally you can find some use for it, and it can be very fun. I did actually enjoy being the gunner of a big ship a lot, because I just like the third-person view you get around the ship.
I have an autofield maintenance unit. I don't need that. I'm gonna switch that for a fuel transfer collection limpets. Where is the repair prospecting repair limpets? No, that's the repair limpets. I need a repair limpet controller, don't I?
Yeah.
So where is the repair limpet controller? Here's the repair. Oh, okay, it's under repair limpets. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have, so there's different quality repair limpet controllers. That's going to allow you to have additional limpets and the range that you could send these limpets off. This will be for people. And look at that, that's really cool too, is they have made it a multi-crew feature. You know, stuff like this though, like the repair limpets for multi-crew, excuse me, the fact that it's not usable in combat still makes it kind of useless for multi-crew. You don't need someone else to control it if you're just using it to repair your hull when you're not in combat. I mean, why would you do that? If
well, you basically 15 seconds after you've been in combat, it's like the logout screen.
Maybe because you're a lazy bastard and you wanted somebody else to do it for you.
Sure, sure. Or because you're a terrible explorer like me and you need someone else to just keep repairing your hull while you keep blowing yourself up in stars. There you go. That could be it.
Data
okay,
and storage.
Tailored to
they
you.
haven't increased.
Yep.
Mind up, Gene.
What's that?
He was asking, has the data and storage been increased? No, they haven't. It's still at 1,500.
Oh, the update data and material storage. Yeah, see, Commander Scorpius is saying support ship now. Support ship would be, like, if they... if this wasn't very instanced the way that Elite Dangerous is, support ships would have a much better role. Unfortunately, because Elite Dangerous relies so heavily on instances, it creates a little bit of an issue for people who want to...
But hold on, what does not usable in combat actually mean? Like, when are you in combat, and can somebody, like in your wing, for example, still heal you?
That is a good question. Like, Well, maybe we can try to test that out.
Yes. Yeah,
ISO,
great.
you're here. We'll
Yeah.
join into a wing. You'll go into combat. I'm going to throw some limpets in here right now.
It's probably not a good idea sending me into combat. I'll be dead in seconds. Same great test. I've seen him. It will last longer.
Yeah.
I would if I had beta access.
Oh, you don't have beta access? You just spent a whole bunch on paint jobs and you don't have beta access? Seriously?
That's correct.
Epic fail. Epic fail. Okay, what am I looking at here? Restock. Someone help me out. How do I get limpets?
Restock. Advanced maintenance.
Advanced maintenance. There we go. Okay, restock. God, it has been a long time. There we go. So we want to get all 8 of these. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Yes, I am fully aware of that. Fuel store. Refuel all. Why the hell not? And repair, I'm not going to do that because we're going to use my limpets to see how quickly they repair.
It could be interesting because if you can somehow manage to make them work in combat, which configuration whatsoever, I don't know. Because some Darwin Hitchlap says you have to stand still and you can't take hull damage because that will stop the limpets repairing and stuff like that. But if you can somehow manage to make it work, and since you can now synthesize the limpets, you could basically get almost infinite health, basically. So I really hope they prevented that in some way.
Synthesis takes 10 iron and 10 tin for 1 limpet.
Yeah, apparently it's a pretty high cost for that. And take a look at what Commander Backlap is saying, that point defense will blow up limpets, which is true. They do blow up limpets. So now, is it going to blow up limpets from your own wing? I hope not, but we'll have to check that out. Blazer Cage is saying, can you check?
Have you got a point?
The rumor is true about the Type 10 shows under multi-crew capable ships under the multi-crew tab?
Confirmed.
Okay. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. Up here, multi-crew under which one? Info?
I think the real question is, did FDev fob us because they always kept saying there will not be a Panther Clipper, but they just call it Type 10 now, and it is in fact the Panther Clipper.
Well, there it is, guys. It's on the screen right now. The Type 10 Defender. What the shit?
What the ship, you mean?
What the ship? Isn't that what I said? What the ship? Type 10 Defender. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's bigger than a Type 9, let's assume. I think that's a pretty safe assumption that it's bigger than a Type 9, right? Because it's a Type 10. And Defender?
Same size.
The Defender.
Yeah, I think people suspected that it might be a repurposed Type 9, kind of like the... what's it called?
More combat?
The Type 6 has the... I'm missing the name right now from the variant with the outside thrusters.
Well, that could be, like Scorb was saying, a support ship. If they took a Type 9, I mean, think about how many limpets you can hold in a ship like that, and how many limpet controllers you could have. You could literally be sending off like dozens of these things at a time to repair people.
It's only one limpet at a time.
But you can have multiple controllers.
You could
be like the mama bee in the hive, healing everyone around you.
That's what I'm saying.
1 limpet per ship.
The mama bumblebee.
5 limpets onto one ship and repair it faster.
You can't put more than 1 limpet on a ship.
No.
You're sure?
Yes. They blow up. Tried it earlier.
Well, that kind of sucks, but let's take a look here. I'm just going to go through the shipyard just to see if by any chance...
My Anaconda, without any hull upgrades, took 10
time.
limpets, almost 15 minutes to repair 10% of hull.
What?
It's really slow.
That's pretty terrible.
On a combat, on an aspect
I'm just going through the ships here. I don't think we're going to see Type 10 in here. I would be pretty shocked and amazed if there actually was. Although I'm sure some person is tearing through the game files right now looking for the Type 10 models that are probably in the beta files. We don't want to see it in the bro bar, okay? If anyone is hacking the game files to find that stuff, do not post it in the bro bar. Just send them directly to me in a PM, okay? That's the only place you should send them. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to see that stuff. I never want to see spoilers. When people had torn out the textures and the models from the Thargoid ships, and apparently this was floating around that there was literally tons and tons of different ship textures for these Thargoid ships. This was ages ago too, and I did not want to see them. And I had access to it. I did not want to see. I also do not want to see what's coming. I like being surprised. I like seeing what's coming when it appears.
And the nice thing is that AFDev do actually usually have something up their sleeve that we did not expect, because they never even once talked about it.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's go to the passenger lounge. Let's see, does this load up just as quickly? Yeah, okay, not too bad. Holy crap, look at that. 65 million credits for 15 refugees seeking transport. Now, this is supposed to tell us how far away the destination is as well. So there it is. Destination port, it's only 20.67 light seconds estimated from the arrival point, so that's pretty darn close. And
that's nice to see that right there. Now, that was so annoying in the past when you were doing like missions in circles, and you would have to basically learn how far away each station is from the jump-in points.
And how far away is the destination? Okay, well, hold on. That should have shown me... Now, opening the galaxy map should show me the destination, right? Melville Holdings in Agatavon. Agatavon. Let's see where Agatavon is. I'm kind of curious how far away it is to make 65 million credits. It's 10 light years away. That's one jump. That's a half a jump for some ships.
What a voyage.
Oh my god.
I did 3 passenger missions today and got 1.2 billion.
65 million credits for a 9 light year jump and a 20 light second travel time from arrival.
I have the sneaking suspicion that this is for beta purposes to give people money.
What?
That does not sound reasonable in the proper game.
Guys in chat, what do you think? Do you think that what? Okay, wait here. 97 million. Here's a 97 million credits. Let's see if there's anything more than that. 97 million credits.
Talking about inflation, man. Wow.
Right? That's like, I'm going to come back from 2 years exploring, and I'm not even going to have 200 million credits. And you could do that in, like, one jump. Okay, where's this one? Martin
That
Gateway.
is actually pretty sad.
Dude.
That is pretty sad.
This one's 12 light years away. It's 97 million credits.
Bullet Magnet says there are 19 billion credit assassination missions too.
Do you see
19 billion.
this? Look at this.
Go to the normal missions tab. You are right now, right?
Okay,
wow.
this has got to be for the beta. I don't know.
It has to be.
I mean, okay.
I guess they want us to do missions, and so they just up the rewards on them.
Let's see. Let's see.
It's a trap!
It's a trap!
Yeah, in a year's time they take it away from you. Yeah.
Well, I'm not seeing any billion.
What are the donation missions like?
Yeah. Donate 3 billion credits. Sure. No, I don't see any. There's like a 1 million to deliver some animal meat. Yeah, I like my animal meat. I'll give you 1 million credits for that animal meat. 46. Now, these are all small ones. Why are those passenger missions so expensive, though? Okay, so granted, I did notice, if you go to the passenger lounge, I'll just go back real quick. That one was for Tycoon. This one is for, well, I could do this one. hostile ships may be sent against you. Excuse me, if you're going 1 jump in 20 light seconds, there's no way a hostile ship is going to catch you. They would literally have to jump in and interdict you like instantly, and I've never seen that happen before, and I've done a whole bunch of these.
They just interdict you while you're approaching the target station, as usual.
Yeah, but it's 20 light seconds. You could. It's so easy to avoid that. So easy.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Oh my god. Okay, and that 97 million one, though, let's just go back to that one for a second. 97 million, where did it go? Oh, there it is. So this one required Tycoon rank. Oh no, my current rank is Entrepreneur. Tycoon, I don't know how high that is. How high is Tycoon? Is that like
Tycoon is the second before last, really. It's the one
second before last? Okay, well, at least you had to earn your rank for the 97 million, because you know that 30 million, that 30% increase is a real big difference. If I could just take 2 of these that I could do right now and make 130 million credits for 1 jump, that is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, well the good news is there seems to be higher paying missions. We don't know if that's just from the beta or if that's actually going to continue on for the rest of the game. But hey, mission board loads up real quick. The passenger mission board loads up nice and quick. Anything new here? There's the search and rescue agent. Let's take a look at this. So, search and rescue agent. Search and rescue might not make you rich, but you can sleep at night knowing you've made a difference to someone's life.
This makes me really feel bad about the capsules I popped into Sajay now.
You could have saved those people and made a difference in their life.
If only I held on to them for 2 years just to save them now when the update comes in.
Yeah, and I actually returned my my life support bot. I woke her up and I gave her a proper life. See, I made a difference in someone's life. Search and rescue. You might not get rich, but you'll make a difference in someone's life. So it says items needed. These are damaged escape pods, occupied escape pods, black box, personal effects, wrecked components, and hostage? Where did hostage come from? I've never seen that before.
Boarding.
What? Boarding?
Boarding.
Since when? You can't board ships.
Maybe.
So this is new. Hostage. Thoughts in chat, what you think hostage may be. Greytest says boarding. The only thing that I could see for boarding would be if they added in some... No. What?
Commander Machine, S&M.
That's not hostage. That's willing. Okay, those people are willing. They are not a hostage. That's what the safe word is for.
It's probably missions, but it could be boarding.
Had hostage missions for a long time now. Okay, well, Dave says we've had hostage missions. Had hostage missions for a long time now. I am tongue-twisted by saying that sentence. I can't say it properly. We've had hostage missions for a long time now. This problem with me saying missions is the fact that I had a tongue ring for like 12 years, and I was so used to this heavy stud sitting on my tongue that I developed a minor lisp as a result of it. So it has since been removed for very, very sexy. So sexy.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yes. That is why I can't say missions. Doc Delicious says, yes, there have been... Okay, imagine capturing pirates for the police instead of just killing them. Yeah, rescued hostages like pirating the pirates. Like
ain't nobody got
pirates.
time for that.
Nah, ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, so we still have authority contact. We've got interstellar factors contacts. So, this is to pay off all the fines simultaneously. Is this part of the beta, or was this something they added in one of the recent patches? Because
interstellar factors contact has been there since the last big update. But it's only in, I think, low security systems or anarchy only. I'm not sure. There's a certain requirement for that to show up in a system.
Look at how many bounties I have. I have almost a million credits in bounties, and look at all the finds I have on my exploration ship. What in the hell?
You've been a naughty boy.
Apparently so, but not anymore once I get that.
S&M.
Mercenary facilities. Okay, so there's your combat vouchers and legal facilities. Okay, cool.
X-Men 2008 wants you to say, selling hostages is similar to simmering sausages.
So, it's only missions that I can't say, okay? I could say hostages and sausages just fine. Selling hostages is similar to simmering sausages, okay? Just don't put missions in there, and I'm okay. What's his intel packages? Apparently I've got some intel packages. We'll take that. And there's some more bounty vouchers. Yay! Hey, look at that. 1.2 in Alliance bounty vouchers. Alright, so there's a couple of new features on the mission boards and in the starport services. Crew lounge, I imagine, has not changed much. Nope. That is all the same.
You would probably have earned more money if you hadn't spent that time in the screen cashing in your bounties, but actually went out and did that passenger mission. You would have earned more cash in the same amount of time.
Oh, look! Look at this! I might be able to see how much I have in Universal Cartographics if they just transported me here. Oh. Ooh. A preview of how much money I might make.
I'm gonna have to go through all the pages. That's gonna take a while.
Oh my god! Yeah. Do you know how many pages I'm gonna have to go through? But look, you could see all the detailed surface scans that I did. Like, look, that page is worth 1.3 million.
But like that's a small complaint I have right there, because obviously they didn't revamp or revisit that part of the game just yet, because you should at least see like your total amount right there, or at least how many pages you have still waiting and pending.
Well, I will tell you,
when he scanned those systems, the exploration data was a lot less. Value was a lot less. Now he's waited 2 years later. The actual value is a lot higher. So he's actually going to get more money than we did.
No. Because the old scans do not update. Only the scans he did after the update will get him more rewards.
Yes, they're not retroactive, which is a major slap in the face to all explorers, because I've got 2 years of exploration data that's all on
and it's pretty worthless right now.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Like, well, okay, so the first thing I want to say...
got as much credits in the first 2 years
as I would have
in your last 100 systems, probably.
Yeah. No, I know, it's ridiculous. But I do want to say that I'm very happy to notice that the very first system on my Universal Cartographics screen is a AAA HO system. Okay? Because those are the only type of systems that I like. Alright? It's a shady AAA HO system, but that's usually where you get your AAA HOs from. So
that's just the name, though, man. You gotta save that.
Screening.
There's a screenshot for
you. That's wicked.
Thank you, everyone. I will now retire from Elite Dangerous Exploration.
You won the game.
I win at Exploration. I found the shady AAA HO system. And they're cheap HOs, too. Look at that. 5,576 credits. That's where you guys want to go. So I'm not going to sell all these pages now. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do is I may check this out at a later time during the beta so that I have an idea as to how much I've actually earned, but that's something we'll do later on. For now, I think we've looked enough at the starport services. I've got some railguns on here. I've got some repair limpets on here. I want to check out the neutron stars and the galaxy map. So let's take a look at the galaxy map right now and see what the...
I want to see that 20 kilometer plot, 20. Please. Gimme.
20 Kylies. Oh my god. 20 Kylies. Oh, see, you can see my my bookmarks here. I think... Gosh, where the hell was I? I think this is where I am right now, is where these bookmarks are. 24,000, right? Yes. So this is where I currently am.
I see some new buckyball runs coming up.
Oh my god. Well, with a 20 killie... Like, that's crazy.
And it said in the patch notes that it can also take neutron star jumps now into account.
Yes,
which
we are going to take
crazy.
a look at that as well. Okay, so my current position is around 24,000 Kylies from the bubble, so we're just going to go up ahead here around 4,000. That should be about right. Let's see, what is that now? That's a little bit more, probably right around here. So let's see, this is... Yeah, 19,800. Perfect. Okay, so let's just select a system, and let's see how fast it plots a route. 19,874.63 light years. And you know what? Let's... Should we put it on economical? Oh, okay. All right, there's a limitation that was not mentioned in the patch notes, guys. The 20 Kylie jump route plotter is only for fastest routes. They still have a max range of 1 Kylie for economical routes.
Cheeky.
Otherwise, the game would implode. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Let's see how long it takes. You know what? Let's time it. I'm going to start a timer because I think this is something that we should test. Here goes. Stopwatch and go. Plotting. Look at how fast it's going. Holy crap. I'm at 5 seconds. Come on. And done. 11.64 seconds.
How many jumps?
Holy shit. You can't even see the jump. Like, it's... Well, apparently I can't make it there on 1 fuel tank. I mean, at least we know that much is for certain, right? I think I'm going to run out of fuel maybe by about here. Okay, let's... Here, I'm going to exit. I'm going to go back into the galaxy map and see... Because there is something else that was added on there. It's going to show us the last star system where before... Or the last star. Look! That is... There it is, right there. So this is the last...
700 how many?
Well, hold on. We'll take a look in a second. This icon here represents the last scoopable star on my path.
Nice! That is fantastic.
That awesome. That is really, really amazing.
Wow.
So there's a little icon now. This is the icon that shows you the last scoopable star. Explorers are going to love this. I already do. I'm sure everyone's going to be very, very happy that they've implemented that, especially with 20 Kylie jump
that is like,
plot calculator.
People were so excited about the new filter where you could just filter out all the unscoopable stars, but this is even better because now you can still take a faster route but still see when you have to scoop. That's fantastic.
Now, jump is how many jump is it? It's 758 jumps
in 10 seconds, or what?
Jeez. 758 jumps in 11.64 seconds. That is phenomenal work. Way to go! Applause to FDev on that one. Wow, really fantastic. I think the chat should put some clapping in there for FDev. All right, hashtag great work, FDev. Okay, let's take a look now. So 758 jumps to Yorl. Let's go ahead and... No, that's what I want to do. Yep. Let's go ahead and switch that. I'm going to put the neutron star filter on there right now. Now, there's probably not going to be a lot because we're in the bubble. So we're probably not going to see a lot of neutron stars because the neutron stars really start maybe when you get around 2,000... or 3,000 light years away from the bubble, and then you got to travel about 1,000 light years. Or
I wonder if you could manage to get a ship, say, I don't know, the Corvette, to a jump range below 2 light years. Okay, then you can't plot across the galaxy. That's an issue. I was wondering if you could get the number of jumps above 10,000.
You know what? It's replotting the route, but what I should have done is I should cancel this route and...
Hold on. The route is plotting while you're not in the galaxy map?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's new. We didn't have that before.
No, I thought it always did that, didn't it?
No, you had to go into... at least if you... I think if you crashed out of the server or something and you went back in, you had to go into the galaxy map again to make it plot the route again.
Oh, okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set a bookmark for this location just so I can easily get back there. Not that it really matters. But because I want to go to the same location, let me set a bookmark here. And... okay, there's our bookmark. I'm going to replot the route, and this time we're going to use Neutron star boost to see how much longer it actually takes. So I'm just going to plot a route there real quick, and then we're going to go back to this one. No, not
yeah, okay, that's true, DiscoCat. So that's probably not an indicator if they fixed that other issue. Probably not.
Oh, come on. Stop doing this to me. There we go. There we go. Ah! Okay. I'm going to restart my stopwatch, and we're going to see how long it takes to plot the course using jet cone boost. And reset my stopwatch, and 1, 2, 3, go! Okay. Let's see how much longer this one takes. It is, I can already tell it's considerably longer. We're already at 9 seconds, 10 seconds. But I mean, Jesus, look at how fast it's going. Look at how fast that's going, guys. Holy crap. Okay. Getting there. Well, we're twice as long now.
What the hell's that?
I don't know. That's the dual joystick.
Jesus Christ.
I got a little bit excited here. Sorry.
A little excited. And, okay, 39 seconds. Okay, well, 39 seconds is... I mean, okay, anyone who has done exploration near the core will be able to confirm this, that if you try to plot a route in the core, sometimes we were waiting 10 minutes to get a route plotted.
Back in your older days, we actually had to estimate the jump number and the according range, so we wouldn't overshoot it and then get a quick plot, because if it did it wrong, then your plot would literally take forever.
Yes. So 4 times as long, but still under 40 seconds.
How many jumps is it
Neutron.
now?
Well, let's take a look. It was 758 before. Now it is 666, the number of the beast!
Wow. you really got it down with the numbers and names today, mate.
That doesn't take into account scooping the Neutron star, which can boost it with your FSD boost. So you can get that number down further.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. Come on. Doesn't the jet cone boost take that into consideration already?
No, because
it doesn't take Jumponium into account.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jumponium.
Yeah. You can double your jump range on a boosted jump with a Neutron star with Jumponium. Grade 3 in injection.
240 light years in one jump.
Right.
Yep. Easy.
Wow. That's amazing. So X-Men 2008, how many jumps now? 666. I picked the perfect system to calculate that out on. Congrats, FDev says. J-Rock Music. Yes, congrats, FDev. Fantastic work. Now, we've got 23 minutes left. We still have a few things to check out. Since I've got that up there...
Bullet Magnet says it shows different route colors for the Neutron jumps too. Maybe you can find one.
Does it? Let's take a look and see if that is... well, I don't doubt that that is in fact the case, but let's take a look where that is.
Please be pink, please be pink.
Yeah, you wanted pink, don't you?
That's probably gonna be the blue.
Probably. I mean, it would make sense. Or, yeah, blue. Oh, there it is. Look at that. And you can tell that's a Neutron star jump because look at the distance that you jump there.
It launches you across space.
Yeah. That is a hell of a jump. I mean, that's probably, what, 3 times the distance of an average jump for the ship, which seems about right. Let's see... Yeah, and you know what? I'm not even in a Neutron lane either. I mean, if we went up... you know, just went up to the Neutron fields.
Why don't you use your awesome new route plotting feature to plot yourself a quick route to Obsidian Orbital?
Yes. Yeah, go there.
I could do that, sure.
You should do that.
Yeah, you should, yeah. It's quite cool.
Let's see if we can do that and how quickly it will get me there. I don't think it's going to get me there any faster because there's not really many Neutron stars around. But
No, but the station's pretty cool.
Oh, and Maya, the nebula looks a little different, doesn't it?
Massively different.
Yeah, look at that. Okay.
Oh wow.
We'll say use jet cone. Why the hell not?
Completely different. We're getting there as well.
Hold on, the actual rendering of the nebula seems to look different now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it is.
That's what I'm saying.
The way it is displayed.
Excuse me, 18 jumps to get there.
Good moving, boy.
Let's go ahead and launch. Well, before we do that, I did want to check out the repair limpets. I'm going to repair my hull with the repair limpets and see how slow or how fast they are.
But the thing you have to keep in mind, this will not repair your integrity, I suspect. So even if you're back to 100%, your ship will probably have about 30% less actual health if your integrity is all the way down.
Landing pad disengaged. You may leave when ready. Is that something that that sounded like a new voice chatter? I don't remember them saying you may leave when ready, but it's been a long time since I've really spent any time in the station.
J-Rock Music brings up an awesome point right there, which I want to talk about.
Before we talk about the fuel rats, let me just answer Ravenwood 253. He said, "Can you check on the list of fighter-capable ships because I saw a post with the Type Defender." Yes, Ravenwood.
We did that.
That is confirmed. It is in fact on there.
You can go back on the stream, probably about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, where we took a look at that. Yeah. 30 minutes maybe?
Maybe if I have the opportunity, once the stream ends, I will go ahead and maybe put some little annotations up in the top so that people can jump to that quickly. Or I'll put them in the description if you're watching this after the show is over.
Back to fuel rats. It's not gonna take long. It's actually pretty funny that he says that because this is exactly what happened to the rock rats as well. We were the prospectors, so we were going out, landing on planets and collecting all the materials available there to see what is there and then catalog it for other people to
catalogise. I love that. I catalogized it real good.
And now, he kind of has a point there. I mean, now it's way easier for people to avoid running out of fuel, but it is not prevented. You still can do it, and people will still run out of fuel because they're not paying attention to the map, and they just goof out.
Okay.
So they are not completely, how do you say that, useless now, I guess?
Obsolete.
But they will probably get less of missions to do now, the fuel rats.
I have we have limited time left on the stream, so we're ticking down on the clock. I want to do as much of this as possible. How exactly do I repair myself with these limpets? Now I've got the limpet controller. Do I have it selected? There we go. It's selected. How do I select my own ship?
Don't target anything.
Yeah, just target nothing and
just fire? Okay.
Just fire, yeah.
Let's see how that works. Oh, look at that. Repairing 12 minutes. Holy crap. Okay.
Can you get into external cam?
Meters, it's not minutes.
Huh? Oh, that's the distance?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? I want to see it.
Cargo bay.
So it's only repairing the cargo bay?
No, that's where it attaches.
I'm going to have to flip my ship upside down then, because...
No, it's in the dark side, isn't it? Yeah.
On the dark side of the... there it is! Just a silly little thing right there. Yeah, not particularly impressed by the repairing animations, FDev. Maybe could be a little better, you know, maybe not clipping through the hull.
Yours looks different to mine. Yours is a lot smaller than mine.
That's not what she said.
I mean, it's...
Hey, man, it's not the size of your limpet that matters, okay?
Mine's got a lot more girth to it.
No, but I mean, really, is this the awesome animation for the repairing limpet? It's
you
like
mean the
half...
non-existent animation.
Well, yeah, it's just half clipped into my hull, like I highly doubt. Oh, wait! It just detached.
Yes, it's all repaired.
It literally and it just exploded. It literally clipped through my hull, and instead of using these awesome, cool little legs that it has here, which you think is what it would use to clip on and just hold itself on, and maybe shoot off like a little laser or something from the bottom.
I would fully expect that thing to crawl around the hull of your ship and fire lasers.
Yeah, that's what it should look like.
Come on.
Well, okay.
Up your game,
so
literally.
for the fact of because of these repair limpets, that's why I had the thumbnail that I put on the live stream, which I'm just going to bring up here real quick. Oh, here, my window's over here. I'm going to bring this up real quick. This is why I had this image on the live stream.
Yeah,
thumbnail.
Yeah.
The artwork. So here, hang on. Let me put this on real quick. There's the art. Oh god, it's like covering my whole head. There's the artwork right there. And I would assume that these were... Now, obviously, I didn't expect the atmospheric escape and all of that, and the space legs, but that's a little repair limpet right there. Like, scanning the ship and doing some type of repair. That is what we wanted, right? I mean, that's what I expected. I'm sure that's what a lot of people expected. A little bit of animation goes a long way.
Maybe that's the Thargoid tech that's not been put in there.
Could be, right? Could be. Either way,
it could very well be just a bug or a placeholder.
Well, he's floating around with a jetpack.
Yep.
Cool.
And
I would wait for the public beta to make a judgment on that. Maybe they'll change it till then. If not, then we'll see how the final product looks like. But I really would wish they would put some more effort into this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I doubt that's going to change.
I didn't see, and I should have checked. Maybe someone else was watching. No, we couldn't have watched because maybe someone saw before I launched the second limpet. Was my hull repaired entirely to full, or
why don't we
did
drop
it
it
take the second limpet?
Together, I'll bump into you and damage your ship, and we can practice. We can film it.
Okay. Here,
practice bumping into each other.
Oh god.
As long as we're not bumping limpets, okay?
You have to boot. You have to boop the boot with your snoot.
Boop the boot with your snoot.
Boop the boot with your snoot. Send me a wing invite, ISO, or you already did? No, you didn't.
August Dark says 84% before second limpet.
84%. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. And very quickly, just take a quick look at the new inbox. You could see, I guess there's the date and 024. That must have been the time that I got those messages. There's a little scrolly thing now, so you can see the whole message of it. Pretty interesting.
I might be nitpicking here, but now I wonder if it takes integrity into account. So when your ship's integrity is at 0, you actually have 30% less actual structural health. So would it still repair the same amount of percentages, or would it repair more because your ship can take less of a beating?
That's a good question. How far away are you, ISO? You're in Hades sector?
I'm about that far. Where are you?
Let's see. I don't think I have friends turned on the galaxy map. Let me go ahead and do that. Show
try turning your friends off and on again.
Show
maybe it'll come back.
Oh yeah, you're back. Oh right, you're still at the Argyle stuff.
Yeah. Did you start jumping over to Obsidian Orbital?
Yeah, I thought you were going over there. It's
yeah. Let's see. I'll try to jump over there and see if we can't meet up nearby if we have the time for it. I don't think I'm going to make it there, but at least we'll get close enough that we can see the new renderings on it, because 8:47. I gotta cut the stream at 9 o'clock. Otherwise, it takes an extra hour for the stream to upload.
30 minutes for 18 jumps, easy.
Sure. If I do it quick, if I do it like the speed jumps that we used to do with our event races, that was fun.
I mean, to be fair, it's only gonna cut away the first few minutes. You were probably rambling away anyhow, so who cares?
It was like 10 minutes of me trying to get the game loaded. Is basically all it was.
Unimportant.
And since I have a fully repaired hull, I can I can go ahead and melt a whole bunch of it, because this doesn't matter, right? In fact, I can turn off the shield generator.
Oh, he's gonna embrace the 40% now. You just watch.
100% great test. 100%. That's what I'm at. So, folks in chat, I want to know... Ooh, Neutron Star! Okay, well, we got our first Neutron Star here. Let me go ahead and jump through the cones and not blow myself up if I can.
Jump on him.
He's gonna say he's maximizing jump efficiency when in fact he's just goofing out and burning himself.
Gonna melt his
Oh my god! I don't think I've ever had jump pony on my ship. What?
What?
What? That's weird. Frame shift cancel. Jump exceeds drive fuel use limit of 5 tons.
Replot.
I don't understand. Replot? Should I
just
have
go
not...
to galaxy map and it'll just replot for your fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's odd though. Why would...
Because you did it
just
before
exit
the,
out. Nope.
Death from above.
Nope. Name. It's not working. Do I have to replot back to the station again? Like...
No, just replot to Maya.
Yeah, your charge on your FSD didn't complete. That's probably the reason. So it thinks you can jump there, but in fact you cannot because you still don't have the range. You have to go back into the stream again.
I just tried to replot. Oh, I have to go back to the stream? Oh, you sons of bitches.
Yep, you gotta stay in there until it says FSD supercharged or something.
I thought it did say that, but...
no, it just started doing it. You didn't finish it. Takes a few seconds to complete it.
Just do a manual plot to the next system. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Come on, we gotta hurry this up. Hurry it up, folks. Can't have these type of delays. This is a stream, goddammit. No more of this dilly-dallying and replotting and neutron star charging. No. No.
No, just no.
just no. That's when Turgeon would play the cricket sounds.
Gaming is Natural wants to join you in one of your multi-crew streams.
Multi-crew? What the hell is multi-crew?
Whilst you're in the galaxy map, check out the other line. It shows you where you've come from now. On the galaxy map. What you've jumped.
Wait, from your last plotted route?
Yes.
So it shows you where you've been, where you've come from?
Yes. So if you jump like 500 light years, it shows you where you started.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Only works if you're going up in the galaxy, though.
And now my video is copyright infringement. Thanks, Greytest.
Yeah, I know, I'm such a brilliant singer, I just...
It was so well sung. I mean, Jesus.
Probably should have done it in my robot voice.
Probably. I haven't heard you gone all robot-y in the past few streams when I was listening to you, so that's good.
Bandwidth.
There are rumors that the cables are going to be upgraded here in the area soon, TM. So maybe in the somewhat near future, I will be actually able to stream in a decent quality. We'll see.
Well, I gotta ask, is the stream quality decent for you guys that are watching right now? Is anyone watching in 1080p, or what is the actual highest resolution you can get before the video gets bad? Because I did have... Good. You're in 1080?
Yep, 1080. Yep, crisp.
Oh, sharp. Wonderful. Man, is that fantastic. I was really upset.
I'm a 720 pleb.
I was really... I mean, you guys have no idea how upset I was when I got my internet installed here and I did the test and it came back at 1.3 megabyte upload. I was like...
Ouch.
There goes my YouTube channel.
I
picked this ghetto apartment for the high-speed internet, okay? What kind of high-speed internet is this?
That's up to up to 100% of high-speed internet.
It's pretty terrible. I mean, you know when they say up to and they give you 10 megabytes, but you get 1, like...
Back in the day, 1 meg down was a leased line from BT, and that cost thousands a month for businesses.
If you had a 1 megabyte upload or download back in 1994,
you had a service center with a computer.
I mean, if you had a 1 megabyte hard drive,
yeah,
you were not in '94, but I remember when I got my first 5 megabyte hard drive, and I went, "Whoa! I'm never gonna fill this up, man! 5 megabytes! Holy shit, guys! This is awesome!" And then I filled it up, and I got 10 megabytes. I was like, 10 megabytes! Oh my god! Oh, the good old days.
Being told off.
Nowadays, people stuff like 100 terabytes into their computers.
I want hashtag old age if you remember those days in chat right now. Hashtag old age, please, guys. I want to see.
Fifth Amendment.
Hashtag ripe.
Ripe?
Yeah, men don't age, they ripe.
We ripen, right. There's a few hashtag old age. Right on, guys. Represent the 40-plussers in the chat right now. We
hashtag
remember.
Forum dead.
You know, the stories when I was a kid from my dad and my grandparents, like, back in my day, I had to walk uphill barefoot in the snow, and now it's like, back in my day, I had to download. It took 2 days to download 1 megabyte. Like, oh my god! And the look of disgust on the young generation's faces when they hear that. My daughter going, "What? You didn't have call waiting or internet? How did you do anything? Oh my god, that sounds like the medieval ages."
I used my bare hands.
Look at that. Hashtag ripe. Hashtag ancient. Floppy disks. So much space. 1.4 megabytes. Right? Guys. The true age of computers.
I had to look up hash.
We know what it's like to have to change directories by typing in CD into the command directory, into the command line, CD space, and the name of the folder you wanted to change to. Okay? DOS commands. Hashtag DOS life. That's right. Had a box of... Yeah, you know what? I had a box of floppies that I probably hang on till about maybe 5 years ago. I finally threw them out, and I had like all the Windows copies on there, the 23 disk installs, and I had games that you've probably never heard of before, and you probably would never want to never want to play, rather. There was Eco the Dolphin. I remembered that game, and don't ask me why I had it. It was one of these like eco-green friendly games where they teach you about like environmental stuff. I think at the time it was pretty cool graphics, so I stole it from someone that I don't remember anymore, but I'm pretty sure I totally stole that from someone. Eco the Dolphin! Woo! Yep.
I think my gaming career started somewhere around Age of Empires 2, beat Battlefield 1942 around that time.
Score by
text, but yeah.
Score by remember cassettes as well.
Config.sys, yeah, autoexec.bat.
Autoexec.bat, oh my god, config.sys. Yep, create your boot up DOS disks. I have a bunch of those.
Nice. I remember getting a clock upgrade on the Amiga 500. I was like, yeah, he's got a clock.
All of the young, all of the millennials just left the stream. They're like, oh, old people.
Ew.
Ew. Crusty, disgusting. They don't want to hear about the old days. I don't know if I'm going to make it there, but let's see. We got 7 jumps. I've got 2 minutes left on the stream. So no, I'm not going to make it there. I'm going to make this one last jump. Unfortunately, we won't get to test.
Stay still and we'll do the repair limbets. I'm right next to you.
Oh, do you want me to... Oh, too late. Too late. Jump is engaged. I went to flick the button, but it's too late. Yeah, we've got literally 2 minutes until I got to cut the stream off. So if you want to jump into my system here, well, I do Josh the Crusty Fluffer. Crusty with a K. Crusty with a K. Thank you, John Goodsell. Let me just whip around to the opposite side of this star. I'm going to turn on my wing beacon, so come to me. Options, enable wing beacon, because I want to get away from the star's glorious glow, so we can actually see what the nebula now looks like. We're pretty close, so I mean it should show up pretty decent. John, a little premature with the salutes, but I will be doing a salute roll call in literally 5. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to have time for it.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Can see you.
Okay. I know. I can see you too.
Just drop it in.
Okay, well look, we can see, wow, the nebula looks gorgeous. It actually looks very similar to what it looks like. No. Ah, it's because I have a...
Stay still, drop out of, what's it?
Shaft malfunction, hull integrity compromised. I have 50 seconds. Okay, here we go.
Oh man, no pressure.
Yeah. No pressure. Can you, like, maybe go into combat, start shooting your guns or something? I don't know.
Ah, guns would have been a good idea, wouldn't they?
You don't have any guns, do you?
I have no guns.
Okay, well, I guess that's not gonna...
Nav locked. Here we go. Here we go. 10 seconds. How many seconds we got? How many minutes we got?
We have 25, 24 seconds. So here, I'm going to do a quick roll call. Actually, I'm not going to do a roll call, guys. Yeah, BBS Systems, Roddy Peters. Love BBSs. I spent a long time on there. Let's just get some salutes in the chat. Salutes to everyone. Thanks to everyone for joining in on this beta live stream. And there will be more live streams to come. We're also going to be talking about the beta on the broadcast on Sunday, so make sure to come back here and join us Sunday. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Love to know if you actually watched the stream in full and if you listened to me reading off all the patch notes. Love you all. This is Commander Josh Hawkins signing off.
No!